welcome back to my channel. I haven't done a car talk in a minute because I took down my GoPro mount and I haven't found a camera mount for my Canon G7X. So basically we're gonna do this now. I am at Chili's waiting on my deacon from church. He wanted to go to lunch before I move. So yeah, so basically, well, let me take my seatbelt off, not be a nerd. Okay, so basically I wanted to kind of talk about like being exactly where you need to be. So a little background. So I am moving to Pittsburgh. If you haven't seen the video, you late, like it's been like a week. So I'm moving to Pittsburgh in 2 days from the day this video is being filmed, and I'm really anxious about it, but I think I'm in the right place for it. So last year, this time, I was ending my internship. I graduated in May, and then my internship ended in August. And so at this point, last year, I was really, really anxious because I felt like dang, Tanisha, like, what are you going to do now? Like, you don't have a plan. Like, plan was zero, okay? There was no plan. I had tried to execute plans A, B, C, D, E, and all of them were falling through. So I was like, okay, maybe you just need to stop, like stop. And so something in me, I don't know if it was God telling me to just stop or if it was just like some intuition, but I felt the need to just stop, like just to calm down. Like I was so upset that I didn't get into grad school, and I was even more upset that I didn't get into these master's programs that I wanted. And I was just really upset at the fact that like none of this is working out the way I had planned it. And God has a funny way of just like taking your plans and what you think is your plan and kind of just throwing it away and giving you something that you actually need and something better. So back to August. So I was really stressed out. I was really upset about, you know, not getting into grad school because I'm like, I don't understand. Like, Tanisha'sBomb.com, like I have all these internships, you know, I have all this experience, blah, 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 blah. And so I just wasn't getting why I wasn't getting in. But I think that now looking back on it, I think that it was best, like God knows best, because honestly, like going through this process of moving and getting ready to, you know, live on my own and stuff, I don't think I would have been prepared to last year. Like I don't think I was in a spot where I could have appreciated this move or even appreciated the opportunity that came about. Because let me tell you, I almost didn't apply to this program. Like I had submitted all my letters of recommendation, and like the only thing left for me to do was submit my application, and it was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks before the deadline. So I was like, okay, you know what, maybe I'll just apply again. I didn't get in the first time I applied to this fellowship, and so I was like, well, maybe I should just apply again just to see, you know, maybe this go around I'll ask and see like what my application can, you know, do to improve, because I just knew I wasn't gonna get in this year. Like I was like, I didn't get in last year, Tanisha's probably not gonna get in this year. I know sometimes I talk about myself in the third person. It's such a weird thing that I do. So I was like, okay, it was like a week before it was due, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna apply. Like my letters of recommendation were already in, everything, so I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna apply, because like I was so scared of being rejected again. Like rejections from schools, people, things that opportunities really hurt, and like rejection is hard to deal with, and it sucks, but it's a part of life. And like, I don't know, me dealing with it now, it's a lot better than me dealing with it last year. And so I'm just really grateful for this opportunity to go to Pittsburgh. And yeah, I don't know how to describe it, but this girl just looking at me, but I just feel like I wouldn't have been ready for this opportunity, if that makes sense. Like I don't know why I feel somewhat ready now. Like I still have a little bit of anxiety because I'm like, what if I get there and I like freeze up, or what if I get there and I'm not as smart as I thought I was compared to all these other people. Like it's just really, I don't know, it's like a weird spot, but I'm ready to go. And I just, you know, I really wanted to come on here and tell you that like stuff isn't going to be perfect. Like you're going to apply for opportunities or try to date somebody and do all these things, and it might not go your way, but that's not to say that it isn't for you. That's to say that it might not be the right time for you, and it might not be what God has for you. So the time thing, because listen, like when I applied last year, I don't think it was the right time. And so like me getting in this year, that means that it wasn't that my application was messed up or that I sucked or anything like that last year. It was just the timing wasn't there. And the timing of your life is exactly how it's supposed to be. No matter how much you think you know how the timing should go, you don't. And it's in God's hands, like, basically. And so all that to say is, trust the timing of your life. If stuff is going crazy and it's not working out the way you think it should, or your timeline to get married or to date or this opportunity, if all that stuff isn't going the way you would like it to, just trust that the timing of your life is exactly how it should be, one. And two, the plan for your life, what you think is the plan, is not necessarily the plan. This car talk is all over the place, but I hope it makes sense. Like, so the main two takeaways are: trust the timing of your life, trust the way life is going, because it might, unless you're super duper unhappy and you're like just stagnant and you just don't know what to do, I feel like your life is exactly how it's supposed to be. And so like, if you see an opportunity like, oh, I should apply, like your first thought is like, oh, that would be cool, apply for that. You know, do things outside of your comfort zone so that the plan can work. You know what I'm saying? Because like, sometimes I feel like people mess up their plans by not taking advantage of opportunities, or being scared, or, you know, just not jumping in the water. You know what I'm saying? And so all that to say is, trust the timing of your life, be blessed, and, you know, just go for it to be prosperous. And I'm super excited to see what all you guys do. And so yeah, that's basically this car talk. I don't know how much vlogging I'm going to be doing here soon, but once I get settled in my new place and everything. Oh, this boy goes to Hampton. Okay, but once I get settled in my new place and everything, I will be recording a whole bunch. So I will see you guys in that. Peace out, and I love you all so much. Bye.